Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Denver Broncos. They're on the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. These guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys all ready to go here on Christmas Eve. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And here we go at Mile High. Return starts at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, play action. Now here he goes. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Sending him on the dive. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run. Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
He keeps this one himself. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Brings up second and goal at the Broncos' 7-yard line.
They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. No gain for them on second and goal, and now they need 8 on third. Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position. And it really is a spectacle, Kate. Anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down Denver. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on first down. This is Sutton working the right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
They'll run it from the gun. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Running for the marker on second. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be first down Denver.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it.
It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish up their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Bullock able to tack on the point after. And the Broncos won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Bullock now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. Now throw to start the drive. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Connecting on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First and 10 from the 32.
First down, Eagles.
Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Second and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 28-yard line.
That's complete right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
That's another.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second and 7.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that makes it third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles hold a slim 2-point lead early. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 3.
10. Broncos 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Cut by Sutton. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. We've set it downs from 37. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They give it to him again. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. First and 10.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. He's got it, it's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too. Looks like some resistance.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Broncos 14, Eagles 10.
Bullets now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. This is our last play of the quarter. They go play action on 1st down. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. That's 1 quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. 14-10 our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Back now, pressure coming. Got a man downfield. This is Jackson. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 3.
17. Broncos 14.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos and Mac Jones ready to take over once more. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A 6-yard loss. It's now 3rd and 11.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Completed left-sided Thomas. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Eagles and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. They'll start this series with an option left. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. The big play and that's him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Right side, quick pass, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 46-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos and Mac Jones ready to take over once more. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jackson waiting for it. Kick is away and really up there trying to pin them deep. Collects this at the 32.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. Here's the one back on the handoff. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the
back carries here. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
He's brought down at the 42.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Catch made over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
On first down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Cape's training camp, because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And he's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
20-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They're going option keeper on first and 10. Crashes through a tackle. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 12. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles bump the lead up to 13 points. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos and Mac Jones ready to take over once more. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go play action. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 43.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throw here, third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They'll send out the punting unit. Jackson on the return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Eagles ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. First down, play action. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He gets this one away and really connected. This one is sky high. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Broncos and Mac Jones ready to take over once more. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. To throw here on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
At the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Throwing it on second down. He completes it in traffic. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
And the Broncos first down.
Pass play on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Complete to number 30. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Broncos first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
Throwing again on second. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So before third down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in.
Makes it third and 4.
Pass play coming here. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. They'll throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First and 10, they're going to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Hits his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 now from the 46. He's going to throw it again. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 yards.
And he tried to get that ball spiked as quick as he could, Brock, but time still expires in this first half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And here is the running back. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Giants go on to take it. They win by 13. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is the Colts quarterback. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Colts able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. They win it in the final moments. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is the running back. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Packers send their fans home happy as they come away with the victory. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Broncos and Mac Jones ready to take over once more. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Play straight ahead. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from the 37. They go play action on first down. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Sticking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Hits him on the out route. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now Bullock for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos get it back to within 6. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Completed to his running back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. They'll run here on 1st down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
That's good.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
1st down, play action. It is caught left side. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal, Philadelphia.
From the red zone now. Dumped off to his running back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
They're throwing it. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Jalen Watson. There are costly interceptions receptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Clean breakup on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Setting up to throw. Finds the in route complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Guys, man, Thomas has it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
7 yards on their pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a throw. Left side now, caught by Sutton. So he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Goes 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
And 7.
Throwing on 2nd. Finds him on the slant. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Lone back gets the handoff. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, Well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. 6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Back to the well again. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And good forward, about 5 yards it looks like. It's 2nd down now. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles go up by 12 in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Eagles will set up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Back to work after throwing the pick. Little off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Has him on the quick hitter. And boy, they made a challenge that first down. They got very close. Picked up 14. Now it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll try to do it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. 1st and 10 from the 43. To throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 6. And an Eagle 1st down.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They are throwing it again. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
It's only 1 yard on the run, partner, and that's going to leave him with a tough 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Elliott connects there. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored, and that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Broncos and Mac Jones ready to take over once more. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 3rd down, they need 7.
That's a gain of 3.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
First and 10.
Going now on 1st down. It is cut left side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
He's going to throw it again. Looking slant route, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Offense to the line fast.
4 yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10.
In the red zone on 1st. Big game going, and Thomas snags another. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. An extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a 1-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Makes the score Eagles 36, Broncos 28.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They go play action on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Cut out left. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Broncos getting their offense back out there as we see Cam Akers once more. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this 2nd half. 1st down, play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a loss of 8.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or 2 short of the 20 here.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Back to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Complete to number 85. A 4-yard gain.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos 8 points behind. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.